Hello and welcome to our episode showcase on Dark Souls Remaster. Time to don this iconic armor set. Well, we all know this way to handle it, but not many people really think of the Pierce Shield when they think of Sigward. Anyway, it is classified as a shield. Attack type is thrust, which is unique to a shield. A shield with a certain type of Katarina used to attack with large protrusions in the center. It can be used as a thrust weapon. That's a very simple description. So yes, it's a bit different compared to other shields, where some have a thorn shield which can still do damage. Most of the shields don't actually do all that much damage, for Pierce Shield actually is comparable to a weapon. But another question is, in history, does these shields actually exist with spikes on them? Well, yes. Two variants. You got the ones with you see here, with spike protrusion, and ones that give you spikes on the edges. The reason why you don't see too much of them in historical documents or anything, because they weren't very practical. Shields either be held by a 2-point ball position or with your hand and or arm for large shields, which wouldn't be much wiggle room, and a simple boss or simple handle would make using a spike rather difficult. And not to mention in large warfare, spikes on the shields can be problematic to your friends, especially if you're acting like sardines, poking everyone with your shield and you'll have no friends very quickly. Not because they'd be dead, they just wouldn't like you very much. Alright, let's go on some animations. You've seen the guarding animation, and there's the altar animation, which is a good old straight up stab. Knife to meet ya. Okay, so now in the other hand, you got the same animations you would for any other shield. Except, is one actually somewhere in the realm of Dark Souls makes sense? Somewhere? So yeah, it's just a various series of stabs, which are normal and, normal power attacks. The light step back attacks, quick dash. And there's about, a step back heavy attack with just more stabbing. It's all just a series of stabbing. These are all the same attacks over and over again. Still interesting. Yes, but yeah, this is a very comparable weapon to, say, most longswords. It's just the animations are bizarre, and not to mention this thing's incredibly short range. Wielding with two hands even makes less sense than usual. Because you're giving up any other shield and you have to rely on this. You can still use it as shield, but it's not very great. But no matter. It's all the same animations, one-handed, two-handed. Now, onto the stats for the Pierce Shield, where you classified what it is. Now, on basic stats, it's 82 damage, and with bonus of 66 damage. For my stats, anyway. So that's actually quite comparable, that's actually something. For the bonus, we got a D for strength and a C for dexterity, so yes, it is a dex weapon, which even scratches your head even more. For damage reduction, we got 95 on physical, 30 for magic, 70 for fire, 34 for lightning, and stability of 49. The requirements, you need 11 strength and 14 dexterity. It has a bit of durability, and its weight is not all that bad at 3.5. So yes, that said, it's not the perfect shield. It doesn't block 100% of damage, and stability could be higher compared to other shields. So yeah, but otherwise it's comparable as a weapon. So that's kind of what the underlying thing here. It's not the perfect shield, but it makes a decent weapon. So I'm going through the upgrades here, you can see actually damage gets quite high. And you got the divine or magic here that's actually the strongest. But as you noticed throughout all upgrades, the stability remains the same. It's forever locked at 49. So it's forever not the best shield. Doesn't matter how much you upgrade it. All these upgrades are same as pretty much a base unupgraded kite shield. So, I'll be using the magic shield, or magic upgraded. So, damage wise, it does quite a bit. That's fairly comparable, that actually does plenty of damage. Although with only one shield being effective for stabbing, you're not surprising anyone when you pull this out and what you'll be doing with it. And to be honest, in Dark Souls, I have a hard time really finding the speed and desire to use this. It's not really faster than any other weapon, at shorter range. The shield performance isn't all that great. Still though, it's like, why would you want to replace your weapon? I really don't understand the thinking of that. It doesn't, like say, you take a longsword, your longsword can combo a lot quicker. But another question, can it go through a shield? Well, yes, it can, somewhat. Not a whole amount, and you leave yourself open. Another question is, can this be parried? Well, For many times I used it, I have yet to have the enemy parry me once. So yeah, and next question is, can it do the parry attack? Well, no, it cannot. It does not. Now, moving on to the pros and cons of a Pierce Shield. On the pros, its damage is comparable to most basic weapons, so it's actually a decent weapon replacement. And it does function somewhat as a shield, like a decent shield. Alright. On the cons, why would you use it as a weapon replacement? It's a better question to be asked. And I guess there are better shields. Although I guess I could also mention pros, it actually is fairly light for a decent shield. Alright, but those are the pros and cons, at least simplified. Going on to the score. For stability, I'm going to give that a C-. A lot of other shields have a lot better stability, and overall better defense. Speaking of which, defense, a C- as well. Because it doesn't really perfectly block any form of damage. It does decent, but not perfect. Weight, I'm actually going to cut a bit of slack. I'm going to give that A+. Because that's fairly light. It's like only 3.5, and you got a weapon thrown in there? That's actually fairly compact. So miscellaneous, I'll give it a B, because I can see some people using this. I've seen some people use it, but not all that much for stabbing people. But still, it is all-in-one package, which is, you know, convenient for some people. So overall, I'd say this is overall category of a B-. So it's decent weapon, questionably. Not just great of a shield, although it's light. So it's kind of like balanced in a weird sense. So in short, the shield, the Pierce Shield, is as strange as the person who owns it. Sigward is an oddball, and so is the shield. Not the sword though, sword's freaking badass. Shield? Not as much, but still useful. And that's been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank all for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Take care out there.